I am Brad. I'm a Chief Financial Officer. A Chief Financial Officer will primarily be responsible for the budget and the overall financial situation of an organization. In addition to that, most CFOs will also serve on high-level committees. My father and my grandfather are also accountants. I love numbers and math, and I just kind of geared towards accounting when I started getting into high school and college. I have a Bachelor of Arts from Michigan State University with a major in accounting. Most people in the CFO position will also be a certified public accountant. I've worked my way through 4 industries. I've done banking as a vault teller, accounting supervisor for an insurance company. I followed there in retail, and I was accounting supervisor there, running a couple of different departments, and then moved into education. It was a perfect fit.
Morning, gentlemen.
It's a small organization, whether it be a public school or a private school,
Morning, Lucy.
that
Morning.
I can
Morning,
affect
Katie.
a lot of change in a small organization much easier than I can in a large corporation. The person that would like this job is somebody who really enjoys being able to have the opportunity to sit down at a desk and work for any number of hours a day, but also is a people person. There are days when I spend a lot of time in my office and I'm working on the budget or preparing for a board meeting, and there will be other days when I will visit the classrooms. I will actually do drop-off and pick-up duty with students.
Good morning.
As well as spend a lot of time in the administrative meetings deciding on the future of what we're going to do next with the school. Sometimes this job is a balancing act between the needs of the organization and the livelihood of some of the families that I will interact with. My least favorite thing would be to manage collections. Trying to figure out how to set up appropriate payment plans for families to pay their tuition while also managing the livelihood of the school to make sure that we are able to pay our bills as well. The best person for a CFO role is somebody who can sit down and know data as well as manage people and relate to people. The typical accountant may be able to sit behind a desk all day and just stare at numbers, but a CFO is going to have to be out with the people, especially managing people, to make sure that the organization is healthy, that their department is healthy, and that they're making good decisions. My advice for any student that is thinking about accounting is to keep working on those numbers. The math skills are crucial for accounting, but don't forget that you also are going to need those people skills as well. I think a successful CFO for a small organization can manage with a bachelor's degree and with really good experience. If you aspire to work for a large corporation and aspire to the chief financial role, you'll definitely want to evaluate advanced degrees as well as getting a CPA. We'll walk into classrooms and I'll hear, Mr. Fleury, and it's fun to see that.
Thank you, Mr. Grauman.
Thank you.
In addition to that, I like being on the administrative team of the school. I like being a decision maker and having input as to how the organization is going to be run.
Bye, everybody.